In ProfitSee, there are 3 different ways that you can load a budget. The first way, if you have set up a budget in your accounting package, we will automatically sync in the data when you upload your accounting file. Alternatively, if you are not managing a budget in your accounting software, we give you the ability to upload one using a spreadsheet. The third option, if you do not have a budget, is to use our budget wizard. At the click of a button, you can create a budget for this year or next. We understand this will only give you a starting point, but we have saved you hours of time in the first stages of completing a budget before you sit down with your client and agree on any changes. What our tool does is takes every single transaction from the last 2 years and we assess the data so that we can take into account trends, seasonality, and anomalies. Our budget is based on understanding the detail of what has happened in the past so that we can project the future. We can only look at what has happened historically, and we know that things will always be changing. This is why we give you the flexibility to modify your budget when you sit down with your business clients and make amendments. You can make changes in several ways. First of all, you've got the ability to trend any line item up or down 10 or 20%, or whatever figure you'd like. When you access an individual item, you'll see we have 2 lines showing the last 2 years of actuals and your budget for the current year at the bottom. To make further changes, you have more options. You can update the monthly average, and as you do, the amounts that populate in the bottom line for the current year's budget will be different. Use a smart AI algorithm and take what we can see historically in your client's account to factor in seasonality, trends, and anomalies. We then distribute the monthly average amount across each month of the year. This gives you the best representation of how the future is going to look based on your past performance. You can update an individual month, and where we identify a relationship in the activity from one month to the next, this may impact subsequent months. You have absolute control over every number in the budget outside of the wizard. You can use our budget data entry tab and update individual months with exact values. Looking at our budget tool, there is a lot of flexibility to make things work for you and your client. It is about you feeling comfortable and being able to do exactly what you want so you can add the details your client is looking for. We want you to be efficient going through the numbers so you can spend more time working with your client and planning for the future.